So we're folding over to the right side. Then inhale, lift up, exhale, draw the palms into the heart center. Breathe. Now inhale into high chair. Exhale, fold. Step back into plank. Chaturanga. Inhale, cobra or upward dog, which is here placing on top of your feet. Exhale, face down dog. Inhale, lift up the right leg up and bend the knee and flex the foot and open that hip. Open that hip. Breathe. Now lengthen the leg up towards the ceiling. Exhale, step it forward. Inhale, draw to warrior one. Breathe. 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 Couple more deep breaths. Execute to warrior two. And breathe. Looking at that middle finger, making sure the knee knot's over that foot. Engage your abdominals. Breathe deeply through the nostrils. Couple more. Inhale, lift the arms. Exhale, lower down. Step back into plank, or you can go to the knees. Chaturanga. Inhale, cobra or upward dog. Exhale, face down dog. Inhale, lift up the left leg, bend the knee, flex the foot, open the hip. Breathe, breathe. Feel that hip opening. Now lengthen the leg up towards the ceiling. Exhale, step it forward. Inhale, turn that right foot up. Inhale, draw the warrior one. Hold the warrior one. Breathe. Couple more. One more. Now inhale, exhale, execute to warrior two. Making sure that that foot is lengthened right above the knee. You're not lengthening over that knee. You're looking at that middle finger. Breathe deeply for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, lift the arms up. Exhale, lower down. Step back into plank. You can use your knees again in the beginning level. Chaturanga to the floor. Inhale, cobra or upward dog. Exhale, face down dog. Stay in face down dog. Breathe in deeply for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Look at your hands. Step or float forward as you inhale, lifting halfway up. Exhale, fold. Inhale into high chair. This time you're going to challenge yourself. We're going to look up towards the video. I'm going to go right in front of the video. Stand with me. You're going to lift up the right heel, and you're going to lift up and cross it over the left quad, right above the knee. Hold it. See if you can touch the knee and the heel, and then lift up in the high chair, and then lower down. Now, inhale, lift up in the high chair again. Lift up this heel, cross it over the right thigh. Flex that foot. Lower the hands down. Hold here. See if you can do that. Or lift the arms up. Hold. Lower the hands. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, Samasthiti. Very good. Now we're going to do a couple standing postures. So on the mat, sometimes it's unsteady. So sometimes we're going to do some standing postures and they can be quite difficult, and you know that. And sometimes you want to lean against something, and that's fine. If you're not having a day, you have your bar right here. So what we're going to do is we're going to bounce on the left foot, engage Samudra Bandhas, place your left hand on your left hip. I'm going to open up my right knee. And we're going to start here. Roll that right knee. Focus on the pinpoint. Lengthen that left arm. Open. Flex that right foot. Breathe. Breathe. Now lower it back. Rotate back. Place your hands under that right hamstring. Lengthen out the leg. Hold it. This helps if you're trying to hold. Breathe. And then lower it down. Shake out. So this time what we're going to do is we're going to go and do the left leg. So right hand on right hip. We're putting all the weight on the right foot. Engage your abdominals, lengthen your spine, expand the chest, and you're going to lift up that left knee. Focus on a pinpoint, okay? Breathe in deeply, rotate it out very slowly to the left side. Extend out the right arm, breathe. One more, right hand on right hip, rotate it back. You're holding it. Both hands on the hamstring, lengthen out that left leg, support it, breathe, hold. Some of us like to put our hands up if you want to really challenge yourself, or put your arms here. You can stay here, and that's great too. Breathe. Lower it all the way down, shake out. Now, what I'm going to do is get on the mat this time a little bit, and I'm going to move this mat a little bit because it's a little cushiony. And we're going to do Warrior 3. So, you want to step forward into this. I want you to think about hand placements. You can place your hands to your heart. You can place your hands back in the back of your heart, reverse namaste. You can go fly like a bird. Or you can extend your arms forward. So you choose your arm placement. So I'm going to step forward with my right foot. I'm going to lengthen out, lifting up my left leg. I'm slightly bending my right knee, and I'm lengthening my arms out. And I'm flying. Breathe. Now for some of us who are starting out, you can use the blocks. And this is a good way. This is a good prop. This is a good prop. Okay? Breathe. Breathe. And then lunge back and step back. So this time what we're going to do, we're going to step forward with the left foot, lift up the right leg, step and go forward, lifting up the right leg and go into Warrior 3. Hold. That's difficult. Use your blocks. Hold, lengthen. You can always lift that one arm. You can go just like this, which is both down. Breathe, and then lunge back, step back, shake out. Now the calming posture that everybody loves is called the tropical tree. So we'll face towards the video. This is a grounding force. It's a very powerful posture. For some reason, it's very calming. I'm going to roll my right knee out. If you're just starting out, you can go to your calf and draw your palms into your heart. So just focus on a pinpoint. Breathe in deeply. See if you can lift your arms up, open to the universe. Lower all the way down and draw to your heart center. Breathe. When you're ready, let's start switching. Be very kind, dropping that right foot down, opening up the left knee. So now you're going to lift it up either to the calf, or you can go to the upper inner thigh. So I'm going to go to my calf because I'm feeling kind of wobbly because I'm not in my own condition, my own environment, and that's okay. Breathe in deeply, draw the palms up to the universe. And sometimes I fall out and I go back. Draw it all the way down, draw the palms in the heart center, and that's okay. And then lower the foot down, shake out. Okay, now the trickster is we're going to get on the floor. So we're getting on the floor, and we're looking at warming ourselves up, working with lowering the body. So I'm flexing my feet and we're going to do the basics warm up. So inhale, lengthen the arms. Exhale, fold forward. See if you can hook up to your big toes. See if you can hook up to your big toes. If not, place your hands outside your foot. Stay here and just lengthen, not how far you go, bowing your back, but lifting. Breathe in deeply. Breathe in deeply. Couple more breaths. One more breath. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, lower the hands down. Have your hands facing towards your glutes like I've told you. This is tabletop. And if you have lower back issues like I do, I'm going to bend my knees for tabletop. Now Sandy, my key, is going to probably keep her legs straight. So I'm going to turn here so you can see her. So I'm going to bend my knees and I'm going to lift my hips up and she's going to straighten her legs out. Roll my head back. Breathe in deeply. Breathe for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. As you inhale, exhale, lower down and extend out the left leg. We're going to go right into it. Bend that right knee and place it into the right abductor. Okay, remember this one? And you want it to be a 45-degree angle, okay? You're engaging your abdominals, so I want you to turn the torso. You're lengthening over the left thigh. So you're going to inhale, lengthen the arms, exhale, fold forward. See if you can touch both sides of your feet. And breathe, breathe deeply for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, turn and twist, placing the left hand on top of that right knee. Lengthen and twist, lengthen and twist. Breathe in deeply. Breathe in deeply. Rolling the shoulders back, keeping the hips down. And be mindful of your breath, that you're not holding your breath. And turn and face towards me. And we're going to switch. So we're going to extend out the right leg and bend the left knee and place the left foot into the right abductor. Turning the torso in your chest towards that right thigh. Now, I didn't share with you, but beginners, if you have a hard time, lengthen the arms. You can walk your hands down and be like this. More bands. Inhale, lengthen the arms. Exhale, fold. Place your hands outside that foot. Breathe in deeply for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, lift up, turn and twist to the back. Slowly lengthen and twist, lengthen and twist. Rolling the shoulders back, be mindful. Using your hands to help keep you in that position. Breathe through it. Breathe. And turn and face towards me. Now we're going to do a little bit to get down to the floor. And so I'm going to bend my right knee. I'm going to hold it in, and I'm going to place my hands on the arch of the foot. I'm going to lengthen that right hamstring, and so I'm sitting right up, okay? You've seen me do this before. We're really working on the right hamstring. And I'm leaning back, and I'm going to bend my right knee, and I'm going to lift it up. So I'm using my core work. Then I connect both feet together into a boat. And this working the core. Breathe. Breathe. Then placing my hands on my hamstring, rolling back, roll back up in the boat. Then bend my right knee, lift up and lower the left leg out and hold. Breathe. Now I'm going to bend the right knee, cross it over the left. Sweeping my right arm around to the end with my spine. Lengthen my left arm and turn and cross it over into a twist. And you can hold on to the knee if you like. You have a choice. Breathe. Now lengthen the left arm up, lower it down, uncross. Now bend the left knee in very slowly to that hamstring. Sweep the hands to the arch of that left foot. Lengthen the left hamstring out. See if you can straighten your spine the best you can. You don't want to lean back until you're ready to do the core work. Now you're going to bend the right knee. You're going to lift it off and then connect into boat. Hold it. Hold it. You're doing core work now. You have to breathe. If you hold your breath, you can't stay here. And I'm talking, so it forces me to breathe. So, you know how difficult it is to teach and talk at the same time? I don't know how I'm doing it. So place my hands on my hands here, roll it back, and rock and roll, lift up, hold in the core. Good. Then, I'm bending my left knee, lower my right leg, and go into hamstring. Hold, stretch. Then I'm bending and crossing over the right thigh, taking my left hand to support my lower back, okay? Setting up, lengthen this right arm and crossing over my left thigh, lengthen and twist, lengthen and twist. You'll see a lot of twists today. It's good for the spine. It calms the mind. There's so many good benefits to it if you're doing it right, not to where you're in pain. Remember that. Just breathe. Now inhale, lengthen the arms, exhale, lower down. And this time what we're going to do is we're going to extend the legs out into Chinese twist. Oh yeah. So this time I'm flexing my feet. You probably can't see it through the video, it's just the way it is. But you probably, if in my class, you've seen it. People have a tendency to bow like this. I want you to expand the chest, engage your dumbbells, and keep your spine as straight as possible. Flexing your feet, and you're gonna walk. And when you feel that tug, stay there. Let the body start adjusting. And just breathe through it. Let it not be difficult, just breathe through it. When you're ready, you'll start lowering down. Walk the hands back up. Sweep the legs back. Keep the feet connecting together this time. And this is a nice one. So some people place their hands in the soles, their thumbs on the soles of their feet, and they have their elbows right in the inner thigh. And so you figure out what works for you. Some place one hand over the other. Some people hands on the floor. So figure out where your hands are good for you. So you inhale, lengthen, exhale, fold. And I'm going to go slightly lengthening forward. I'm not going to go too far. My back is a little sore. I've been working out a lot. So I'm honoring where I'm at today. So lengthen, breathe. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, go send out the left leg out and place this right foot so it's like a V. You're turning your torso towards the left leg. You can hold on to the foot, the ankle, or you can put it down to the floor. I'm going to place on my foot. Lengthen my right arm up and over. I'm turning and lengthening up towards the ceiling. Lengthening, lengthening. You feel it in the right hip. Keep that hip down to the floor. Breathe through it. Breathe through it. As you inhale, lift up, turn, and flatten this left leg, and see if you can lower and go into Pujol. I'll see how that feels. And that should feel really good, a good sync. Connect your palms together, just feel it, be mindful. So you're laying your whole chest and your stomach on your right thigh. It's bent, and you're feeling the hamstring and the glutes opening up. This is a hip opener. Then place your hands on each side. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, turn. And now lengthen out the right leg and bend the left knee in. Turn the torso. You can place your hand on the ankle or foot or here. I place that foot, lengthen the left arm up and over. Okay? Breathe. Feel it opening. Breathe through it. Couple more. One more. Inhale, lift up. Now you're turning the torso towards that left leg. I'm going to turn my right leg back behind me, and I'm going to fold forward and hold and lay my chest on my left quad and feel it opening that left glute, the hamstrings, the lower back. You'll hear me breathing in deeply, and I'm being very mindful. I'm focusing on just relaxing the muscles into that asana. And then placing my hands directly underneath my shoulders. Inhale, lift up very gently. Placing both feet and my knees together. Hold, placing them on the mat. And I'm going to hold on to my hamstrings. And I'm going to roll all the way back. I'm going to roll my knees into my chest, rocking side to side, massaging my lower back, and say, oh my goodness, that feels so good. And as my knees are connected, I'm extending my arms out, and I'll roll my knees to the left side. And so they're stacked on top of each other. I want you to be mindful to see if you can, it's more important that you're able to keep that right shoulder down on the floor. And that's what you want to focus on. Breaths, one more breath, and then be mindful lifting up both knees together, rocking side to side, and then roll to the right side and roll it now to the right side and extending out that left arm, and then your right hand adjust those legs, lowering that left shoulder, breathe in deeply. Deep breath, then roll the knees up and then extend out one leg at a time on the mat. And this is the time to reflect and recover from yoga, and it's called Savasana. And there's a mantra that you can use as you're breathing in, so as you exhale, hum. You can focus on that with your mind so that you can focus on just allowing your body to be present, allowing yourself, give yourself permission to just relax. Taking deep, deep breaths. Enjoying that sweet, sweet breath. Feeling your body recovering, melting into the mat. Feeling the muscles relaxing, engaging deeply and more softly into the mat. If some of you have a difficult time, you can bend your knees for your lower back while you're in Savasana, and that's okay too. This will be a short Savasana, So slowly roll one knee at a time up, and if you have it bent, I want you to roll to your right side. Assist with your right hand, lift up, and go into full lotus. And I want you now to draw your palms into your heart center. And just reflect on the practice. And feel your body, and feel the difference, and feel the breath, and see if you feel calmer. This was about calming and being more present in your practice. Thank you for joining me. Y'all have a great day, and I'll get back with you in a couple days and see you in another practice. Good evening.